Hey everybody, I'm JJ Johnson. You're watching Reality Survival. So today, myself and my buddy Perry, who's running the camera right now, and Mr. Dr. Wetfoot over here, my son, were out scouting out some bug out locations. And we came across a pretty good spot that I think is gonna work out really well for us. And Tanner, being the impetuous teenager that he is, wanted to get down and walk on the ice in the creek. So today we're just going to talk a little bit about what lessons he got to learn today, and just kind of share those with you guys. So it's late December, and the creek looks like it's pretty well frozen over. But there's an area that was kind of along some mud and stuff like that, and today it's warmed up to about 50 degrees. And so he was out there messing around on that and ended up having his shoe, his boot and his shoe break through into the cold water. And he's got some, some pretty high boots, kind of some muck boot style things, or a neoprene kind of waterproof. But when the water comes over the top of it, it totally soaked his wool socks. And so we had to stop and make a decision. What are we going to do? Because we're about, I don't know, anywhere from a quarter mile to a half mile. We're not really exactly sure, but down a hill, snow-covered hill that's going to be a pretty hard hike back up. It's pretty steep, and a lot of snow drifts and all that kind of stuff. So we had to decide: are we going to go ahead and go from that point back up to the truck and just hope that his foot doesn't get frostbite, or are we going to stop and build a fire and dry everything out and then take off, and resume our scouting activities or whatever? So we decided to go ahead and build a fire. We've got a lot of resources around here in the area. The trees are, there's plenty of twigs and all that kind of stuff to get a fire going. And so that's what we did. We cleared out the area, and he's actively drying out his boots and his socks right now. We've wrung them out as much as we can. And that's kind of where we're at, for now. One thing that helped us out in the immediate, situation was that I brought with me an extra pair of wool socks. And so we were able to pull his boot off, empty the water off, and then he put on 2 wool socks onto the one foot so that, that foot would be warm right then. And then we, emptied the boot out as much as we could. He put that back on, and we came over here and got the fire going. And those 2 wool socks kept his foot nice and warm while we were getting everything going, and there wasn't, any issues. But this was a great learning experience for him on, being prepared, not taking chances when you're in an extreme situation, and realizing that even though a creek could look like it's completely frozen, especially on warmer days like this, when it warms up 40, 50 degrees, there's a real good chance that ice is not going to be real strong. So anyway, just a few of the real life lessons that we had today, and just wanted to share it with you guys. So as always, I definitely appreciate it when you click the thumbs up button, when you share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And don't forget to live the 6 Ps. Proper prior preparation prevents poor performance. Hey, Tanner, do you have anything you want to say? You want to add?
I didn't step on the ice. I stepped on the mud, and there was water under the mud, and I slid through. I wasn't stepping on the ice.
There you go. We got his side of the story. It wasn't ice, but there was water under the mud. So anyway, stay safe, guys. Take care. We'll see you soon.